Hello there. I'm happy to start off the Twine Peaks Storm Shield Defenses series. I'm sure you've watched it, or at least noticed that I've built the Storm Shield Defenses for Candy Valley over the last week. It is currently one of the series of videos I recently completed from the first defense to the last one. So if you haven't seen that one before you enter this fourth zone of Save the World, or you need help finishing the rest of the Candy Valley defenses, make sure to check out on the playlist that I will be linking in the description. It has both the building and the gameplay of each defense. So just in case you're stuck in one of them, or wanting to know just how long and how many waves in advance of your current defense, all of that I have is completely covered and is available there for you. But for this one, however, in Canny you have to place an amplifier and finish like two defenses to place one and another amplifier. For the Storm Shield defenses in Twine, we will have to place every single amplifier for every defense. So expect every building guides throughout the number of defenses to be long for sure. So yeah, Naver is very happy to be in Twine Peaks, and he is allowing me to build him this defense, next one, and of course the rest of it all. So yeah, for the first defense, we place this pyramid as our starting point, and to be fair with you, the building won't be very confusing. We are in a small dome, and the first defense of Twine will not be too long, so this should be very cheap and easy. So I want to start off with the north side right here. So for this pyramid, the first thing we place, they will most likely either hit from the north or the east. You may say maybe on the south and the west because it is completely open from four directions, but since there is an amplifier there and as well an amplifier right here, they won't have a chance to have a spawn on the west or the south. So it is most likely for sure on the north and east. But yeah, I will start off with the north side here, and there is like a big 5-tile slope right here, which could be very easy to like pull off a trap tunnel right here. So we're gonna make like some sort of a symmetrical building right here. So that's completely fine. All right, good thing I filled up with metal for sure. I farmed it actually. I didn't just run an endurance and farm mats out of it. I literally just went into a mission and grabbed as many metal as possible. All right, so first thing we do here on this one slope here is going to be pretty simple. So basically we want to funnel as much husks as possible into like one direction, and yeah, I would want them to be in the middle. So let's place a couple walls here. 1, 2, and we leave this one empty, by the way. We want them all in the middle. 3, 4, so it should be shown like this. And we do like a little bit of a block off right here. You can place a cone if you want. So for me, I'll be placing just floors. 1, 2, 3, 4. So literally just right behind these 4 walls on top of them. But if you want to place cones, it's completely fine. Perhaps they're like power level 70. They might actually hurt a little bit if you're at Naver's power level. Wow, he's such a skipper. Alright, so we place a wall right here on the right side, that's facing the east, and then we place another wall right here, and another wall on the west side. So we can place a floor right here. We can make a tiny bit of a trap tunnel. 1 tile trap. Get this. 2 walls and 2 floors. There. Not like I wanna do a wall dynamo and wall darts combo just like how I did in Candy Valley, but why not though? Why not? Just add a little bit here. We place a wall here, make it a window, or if you prefer like broadside, that is completely fine. That will save you so much structures because since Twine Peaks is one of those zones. It's actually it is the only zone that you'll be able to like place all amplifiers. This one is going to be very, very tricky. So yeah, in terms of structure, so that's why I'm thinking about having this every single amplifier to be built in a very cheap way possible. So yeah, anyways, we can have a wall right here, each of these will have wall darts. We're going to have like maybe a tar pit right here, or maybe we could have a tar pit right here instead. Then a ceiling zapper right here. Alright, so this should it should show a pretty small trap tunnel right here, and the fact that the trap tunnel here is pretty small right here is going to be a little bit big, quite big. And once we have much more space, we will be able to like expand just very little, because this pyramid will not always hit a lot. It's just literally at the very beginning of the defense, and it won't hit once more again, unless in an endurance. This does not apply to endurance at all. Trust me, it will not work in an endurance for sure, 100%. All right, so right here, we're going to place like a couple floors, and it's going to be really symmetrical, and it's not going to be hard. There is going to be like a really wide spawn right here, right there, and also down there, right behind this crack of the lava or whatever. And there's going to be, I'm not sure if the magma bomb is right there. The lava bomb should be landing somewhere there. Well, I can't even go. I don't even have access to that. So yeah. All right, so I'm gonna start with the right side here. Going to be placing floors. Okay. Wait, let me see. Oh, okay. All right, it is correct. It is correct. So place a floor right here, first of all. 1. Okay, let's just start it right here first. 2, 3, 4. And then we do kind of like the same 3 floors, a little symmetrical, and we do not need to place a floor right here. Oh, yeah, got hitched or something. Alright, that was a big spike, by the way. Holy. Alright, so right here, we're going to leave this one empty for now. Just for now. Then we place 3 floors. 1, 2, and 3. There you go. Alright, so we do not want them to like hit this wall right here, so we might as well have to make like a couple block offs here. So yeah, we're going to place a cone right here. That's edited out from the northwest, and we place a wall right here. Then we jump over it. We place another cone right here so that they don't like skirt their way right here and break that floor. We're gonna add more of them, and we will have to edit them out the opposite way, which is the northeast, and add 2 walls right in front of it. We don't have to place a wall right here, by the way, because they won't try to hit this one. They're trying to just go through here, so they will most likely ignore it. Even if we place a wall right here, it does add a layer, but I think if you want to though, but for me, we would rather just save it, and they'll most likely ignore it. So the reason why I didn't place 2 walls right here, I would add 2 windowed walls instead, and we can have like wall darts behind these 2 and just have them shoot here. All right, now we can do the same thing right here and place a cone right here, and that one, this one is edited out the northeast. A wall can jump out here. We place a cone here, it's out the northwest, and we place 1 wall here, by the way, because there is a terrain here already that's doing a job for us. All right, so we do add 2 windows walls here as well, kind of the same way as that side. All right, so now we can place the rest of the walls right here, complete the trap tunnel. So yeah, 1 here, another wall right here, 3rd wall here, and another one right here. Oh, I forgot. I almost forgot this one here as well. So yeah, it should appear this way. So there's 3 walls at the middle, 1 and 2 on the other, on both of the sides. Then here is going to be interesting. So I would assume you guys want to put like maybe lower walls somewhere right here or there, but for me, I would put only 2 lower walls. So right here, not a lower wall like this, but it's a very low quarter wall like right here. on this side, so whenever you feel like there is going to be husks coming from below, that is like the majority of them, they will most likely try to get hit here, skirt through like this. And on the other side, we can do the same thing as well, like this. There we go. Now it should appear this way. So we don't need too many of these for sure, because we want them to like just come through. Oh, there's the lava bomb. It's right here. Okay. Good to know, actually, because I was very curious where it is. Alright, so this should be it. And believe it or not, this is the trap tunnel. This is the whole trap tunnel. The ceilings one is will definitely be like ceiling electric field and perhaps drop traps, because the fact that in Twine Stormfield defenses they are pretty high power level. It does their Husk's power level does increase drastically, unlike in Canny Valley. In Twine, it does go pretty high, so you might as well have to start using quite a bit of some ceiling drop traps to and some floor freezes to kind of like stall them out or some sort. So yeah, we're gonna have to place 3 floors right here, like at the middle of the trap tunnel right there. And then we can probably add 2 walls here, 1 and 2. You don't need the one in the middle, just to save up some structures. And then 5 floors. Oh god, I'm so bad. 5 floors. 1, 2, 3, 4. They are 3 tiles high, so yeah, make sure they're 3 tiles high, of course, so that it is a place for a ceiling drop trap. And they can drop down that high, so it will show you like this. It's pretty cool, right? And now now we can actually start with the lava shield, believe it or not. It is all done here on the north side. So all what's left is the lava shield and the lava shield and the trapping here. But we will work on this one very soon, but this one is going to be way smaller than this one, believe it or not. Way smaller, because yeah, I kind of want to save as much structures, especially the amplifier right there, in which we will look into that later. Okay, now let's go for the lava shield. I want to finish the building before we start trapping. So yeah, we're gonna place just the cones here. If you did place cones here, I'll do what you really want. Okay. So yeah, we're going to edit all of these out. Like I would have put the stairs instead, but yeah, if you feel like having edited cones like this, just a pre-edited cone instead of a stair, that's fine, because I know some of you guys find it way prettier. I would just assume so. Alright, so all of these cones are edited out just like a staircase, because basically they're the same HP, so it doesn't really matter that much. Alright, so basically we're going to have like 2 layers of the lava shield right here, but some of them will be 3. Alright, so it should appear like this, by the way. The 2 cones, the 4 cones that you guys edited out, both tiles off, just straight up the north, and then we can continue. Oh, actually, this one doesn't have a stair here, but we can continue adding more, like this. And then and continue right here, so just in case there are going to be lobbers here. 1, they are able to stand right there, by the way, so we're going to have this 3, 2, 3. Actually, let's just keep it 2 for now because of this dome. I won't be able to remove it out either way. Anyways, 2. There it should appear. The lava shield should appear this way. Very small, I get it. It really is. It does look a little tiny, but it should look totally fine from here on out. Alright. So now, the reason why I didn't place a stair here is because this lava shield will be connected with the lava shield right here, in which we will be building the tunnels first before we trap. So yeah, right now this is going to wait now. Yeah. Alright, so the north side building is complete, but we were going to be trapping at the end of it once we were done with like the whole building thing, because the lava shield is pretty much connected with this one, as far as I can see from my screenshots. Alright, so you expect me to make an artificial stairs here? Nah. This is not a build for endurance, alright? So if you do see those kinds of videos, that's fine. That's completely fine. But this is a storm shield defense, so these won't work on endurance at all, but it will work for storm shield defenses. Alright, so kind of almost the same thing, but we're gonna have to make it not as close to the pyramid, but we'll make a pathway right here, just straight up from the slope that the game gave us. So yeah, two walls on this first slope, and 2 floors here. Alright, then we can do pretty much the same thing as what we did on this slope here, like kind of the same trap tunnel. So yeah, 3 walls, one floor here, so you could give them a little bit of a pathing, and we can place like 2 floors right here as a starting point. Alright, and then we can place a floor here, and place another floor here, and just have like a complete trap tunnel right this, just completely block this all off, box it all. Okay, so it's not similar to this one, by the way, but at least we could try to have it a little bit similar structures with that thing. So yeah, all right, then once we complete this one, we can have a wall right here, and then wait, let me see. All right, maybe not actually, just keep it this way, and we will add a quarter wall right here instead. I was thinking about adding it right here, but I don't think I want to spend too much structures on the extra one right here, but instead we'll just have a quarter wall on the end of the trap tunnel here instead. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna place a wall right here at the beginning of this trap tunnel. We don't have to like place anything right here. Well, alright, there's a lava bomb there. Okay, it's actually that far. I was making sure it's not there. Otherwise, the trap tunnel that I made on the screenshot would be kind of a waste. Alright, so we're going to be placing a wall right here. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Let's add another wall here just to anchor this one here. Alright. Then you can place another wall right here. Oh my goodness. Another wall right here. Then we add another, oh goodness. I don't like running ninjas at all. Alright, so we place 3 more walls right here. And we can add another wall right here for like an added trap and whatsoever. Alright, and believe it or not, this is all of the trapping. This is all of the building for this tunnel. It is pretty small, I know. But I do feel like they will hit the north side a lot more than the east side. But you never know, to be honest. You never know. Alright, so I would expect you already placed the 2 cones right here. Edit them out off like 2 tiles towards the east. Like this. And let us connect with the lava shield. Alright. So let me print this real quick. This is just a detail. So if you want to add it for aesthetics, you can, and we can try to complete the lava shield here. 2 tiles high. All of these are 2 tiles high, except oops, wrong place. All right, so right here, where the end of the box of that end tunnel, there's a stair here. I should drink some water, jeez. Alright, so starting at this point, there are going to be lobbers that are able, or maybe flingers that are able to shoot here pretty well, even though it's 2 layers high. So let me get up here. Alright, so we will make this 3 tiles high. So 1, 2, 3. 2. And have this 3 tiles high. 1, 2, 3. So it should appear this way. There we go, and we finished the lava shield right here. Pretty nice, eh? Very, very neat. Alright, and now we can do the trapping. Let's go back to the north side. We finished the building, for sure. It's very small. I get it. I mean, we have a pretty small dome, so we don't have that much option. But we did, like, pretty small block-offs. Pretty small block-offs, so it is a good start. And if you want to, like, if you kind of want to, like, block off this path and you just want the husks from the north, not turn around and go to the south here. I mean, there is an open trap tunnel right here, so it should not be a problem to spin. So yeah, what I'm saying is let's not spend too much structures on big block-offs, probably because over the next couple defense, we actually need those structures for the amplifiers to have as much defenses as possible to make everything work. Alright, so let's start off right here. We can place a bunch of wall darts right here, by the way. I know you guys would like me to use wall lights or whatsoever, but since it's a storm shield defenses... Oh god, I have this many... Oh no, wall darts... Alright, let's just look for the wall darts that we can actually hit hard with it, because it is like a pretty high power level, and like literally a lot of us can have, like, especially in Twine, they have a pretty high environmental base damage, which is going to be crazy, especially the smashers. Smashers are really dangerous. Alright, so for any walls you see, you can place wall darts, as long as it's not on the windows. But behind those windows are the wall darts. Alright, so every single one. Let's start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or actually, I'm thinking, actually. Maybe we can have a wall launcher, since I was thinking, like, maybe you could have... we could probably need to, like, have it a bit stallish or something with the ceiling drop trap. So yeah, leave that leave this one empty. I was also thinking about placing a wall dart here as well. So leave that empty. Maybe we'll place some wall launchers. All right, so 2 wall darts right behind this cone. Then we add another wall dart right here. Oh, not forget right here as well. And place another wall dart here. 1, 2. The very end of the trap tunnel here as well. 3, and the last one, 4. Alright. Alright, and now we can place maybe some wall dynamos just to begin with. Alright. Don't even have wall dynamos that hits hard. Alright, we can use this one. I'm just gonna craft it all the way here. Alright, now we have wall dynamos with full crit build. Well, when it comes with perks and in Twine Peaks Storm Shield defense, it will matter, by the way. In endurance, it will definitely 100% matter. Probably for sure, but in Storm Shield defenses, pretty much not, but it will matter by the end of it, because if you don't have that much durability and you're relying so much on Machinist Harper and putting her on lead to have as much wall darts and maybe wall dynamos and just try your best to, like, kill them all as much as possible. It is going to run out of durability, I know, but like I said, if you don't have that much durability and your traps are running out very, very quickly, you might as well just work on your survivor squads or somewhat. But I would not recommend that, because because it takes a lot of time, and I know you guys want to get your Twine Storm Shield defense done. So what is best for you to do is to look at your traps perks once more. Maybe have as little reload speed as possible, so that your trap durability does not run out very quickly. So what I recommend when it comes with like very long defenses, for sure is going to be very long in like after Twine, after the SSD 6, after the 6th Twine Storm Shield defense, it will start getting way longer. Some of the traps are going to run out of durability very, very soon. So yeah, you might as well have to like recheck your perks, and it doesn't have to be exactly as mine. Mine is like your crit build. Maybe if you feel like wanting to just have all full damage or somewhat, maybe double crit rating, double crit damage, it is whatever. So as long as you have something that like something like a damage trap that can go on for like a very extensive long of time, that would be best for the Storm Shield defenses. So it will matter. It will matter at this point. All right, so excuse me for stalling. Let's put some ceiling electric field on the 2 tiles high. On the 2 tiles high right here. 1, 2, 3. And that should be all for it. And, oh, maybe we can place one right here. It's not too bad. You want to place one right here as well? That is completely fine. Or, yeah, it is fine. It is able to hit, but because of the structures, this one is going to do some work. The wall dynamos, you gotta trust that they are going to do their best work here. All right, so yeah. Anyways, we can now place some ceiling drop traps. Well, I have the full. All right, yes, I do. Gonna have to craft a little bit more of them. Because just in case I forget. Just in case I forget later. I will definitely need it for the next couple of Storm Shield defenses. Alright. The directions of the ceiling drop traps are very important, so pay attention to how I'm placing them. So I'm facing the south, and they will be pushed out towards the north. So all of these ceiling drop traps are going to be pushing the husks towards the north, which is basically getting pushed back. So what's even better is that we're going to be placing some floor freeze traps right under them. 1, 2. We don't have to place one right here, by the way. We're going to be placing some wooden floor spikes. So we can have one here and another one right here. The floor freeze trap are also the same thing with these ceiling drop traps. They are also directional, so I was actually facing to the south, and they will be thawed out towards the north. Alright, so now the wooden floor spikes are going to be either the crit damage one or maybe the full damage one. I have both of the same, but they have different 5th perk right here, which is either the heals attached or increased building health. But yeah, whichever perks you want it to be for the wooden floor spikes, you can have that. It's completely fine. Here it is. I'm going to be placing one right here at the very beginning of the tunnel, another one right here, and the last one is going to be right here as well. So it's quite symmetrical. Quite symmetrical. And by the way, do not forget to don't forget to tier 3 everything here, by the way. It is really, really important, especially in this kind of zone, because there might be propanes. They might be able to blow up your tunnels, and they will deal so much damage, by the way. Like, just it is crazy high. So make sure you tier 3 everything here, and if you want to like use a base, that's good. That's very good. And yeah, just in case, don't try to even like skirt your way through Twine Storm Shield defenses just to get the 5th one done and get your mythic or whatever. But please, you have to spend your metal as much as you can and easily go through the Storm Shield defenses. All right, now we can place another. Oh, I already have it equipped. All right, so another wooden floor spike here, and the other one right here. And we can place a retractable floor spike or another floor freeze trap. And since we have a ceiling electric field on top of us, I'll place a Dark Shadow floor spike. Do I have a crit one? I should actually have one. I might as well have to start crafting them when I'm not recording, or maybe I have to like farm a little bit of stuff because I'm not rich at all. Maybe in nuts and bolts because I was going in an industrial area farming for metal, and I've been getting a lot of nuts and bolts lately. So yeah, all right, let's craft these. All right, you can place a retractable floor spike here. They deal pretty high damage, by the way, really high damage. I tell you that. All right, and now here we can have a ceiling gas trap. Well, good thing I have this crafted already. Ceiling gas trap with effect duration, and we can have either floor freeze trap here, freeze them up, or freeze trap. The combo with the gas trap and floor freeze trap is amazingly good, and it does deal a pretty high damage, about the same way with the ceiling drop trap too, but it's kind of a stallish. But this one, the ceiling gas trap and floor freeze trap are just amazing combos. With the wall dynamo and wall darts, they do a pretty decent damage on them. So now we're going to have a tar pit here, and the last one here is a hard-hitting ceiling zapper right here. There we go. Now we should probably be done with the trapping here, but let's not forget the wall launchers. I was about to say. Alright, so however impact you want here, since this one is not going to be hit like again, or maybe in endurance. Well, it's not going to be endurance. Let's not talk about endurance for once here. Alright, so right here, it could be at any impact you want, by the way. So if you want to push them way further, you can have as much impact as possible. Yeah. If you want, if you just want to like stall them out in like a very few tiles off, and you have that much durability, you can place double reload speed and 4 durability, or maybe just at least 1 impact and whatso. But since we do already have the ceiling drop traps and floor freeze traps, we can put like maybe something like this: 222, double impact, double reload speed, double durability. This one is completely fine. You'll just shoot them like 2 tiles off, and there you have it. There you have it. This is your first. There, this is now completely trapped, and it's actually ready to go. And here, right here on the east side, is going to be way shorter for sure. So yeah, going to have ceiling electric fields at the beginning instead of we're going to be doing like a little bit of the opposite. So here is going to be a bit stallish, and here we're going to like go for an overkill. So yeah, we're gonna have a wall dynamo right here, or maybe wall darts. Wall darts here, it actually works. So if a blaster or maybe a smasher comes up here, and this wall dart will be able to like take care of it, and we can have a wall dart right here as well. All right. So right now, we could either on these 2 floors. I didn't add the third one because for sure, the husks here will most likely just try to get through towards here, right here on this floor. So they will probably not have a step on this one, and their way here is just going all the way up here. So yeah, what we're gonna do here is just perhaps maybe just add maybe 2 wall darts, or maybe better yet, in case if they're maybe maybe. So yeah, well, if they're elementals, perhaps we could use wall dynamos, energy wall dynamos. If you feel like you're gonna face a lot more water elements, you can have it on nature, but for the most part, I would better have it on energy, just in case we're gonna run into fire elements, because I remember my time when I did Twine SSDs, there were so many fire elements everywhere, and it was really annoying. I hope you know how I feel with them. Alright, we can have ceiling electric fields on top here. 1, 2, 3. And we can have ceiling drop traps here instead. I mean, you could do the other way around if you much prefer that. So like if you want to stall them out here on the slope instead, that is completely fine. If you want to like swap them out, they both work actually, just like this one right here. But I just feel like maybe having this in a different way would just make this building guide a little bit unique. Anyways, we can have this 2 floor freeze traps or maybe 2 wooden floor spikes. That is completely fine. So we're just going to be placing 3. 1, 2. Gonna have one more right here. 3. Then we can have a tar pit at the end of the trap tunnel right here. 1. Just 1. Alright. Now we can have a wall dart right here. Wait, where's the wall dart? 1. Then we can continue placing wall darts right here. 1. And the last one right here as well. Then everything else, every wall here we see now is just wall dynamos. Alright, the crit build wall dynamos. 1, 2, 3, 4. You could probably have a wall launcher here if you want to like just recycle them back right here. But since there is a wall dart here that I've placed earlier, I would probably just go for the killing spree. Just kill them off right away. Oh. We can place a gas trap right here, and then maybe a ceiling electric field right here, just to kill the little things. Kill the little things, whoever gets passed through the stalling thing. Alright, now the last one here, we're going to be placing a ceiling zapper right here. And believe it or not, we are done. Make sure to tier 3 all of the building, including the lava shield, of course, 100%. And the tiny bit of a block off. So this should be a very good start for your Twine Storm Shield defense 1. So yeah, a very good start for Neighbor as well. So if you do guys have any questions about the tunnels right here or anything else in the Twine Storm Shield defense, let me know in the comments. If there is a mistake here going on, let me know. I will be upgrading this for sure. This is gonna hurt, as you can see. So yeah, that should be all for both sides for the home base amplifier here. Well, it's not an amplifier; it is just home base itself, Storm Shield. All right. So yeah, this should be all. Make sure you have the lava shield up and done. This one here is 3000 high up because, yeah, like I explained before, the flingers and lovers are able to reach right here. They are in range, so make sure this is as 3000 high as possible. And yeah, that should be all of it. So if you guys have any more questions that correlates with the Twine Storm Shield defense or any one further, let me know in the comments, or if you are criticizing or whatever. You know what? I'm not gonna think of anything negative. Anyways, if you guys have any sort of feedback, let me know. I'll be most likely be doing the rest of it for sure at maybe next couple days for sure. Gosh, I just finished Canny and this was really, really tiring for me. So yeah, it was really cool. I enjoy building SSDs. So if you need help, there's a Discord there. I will probably link it in the description as well. So yeah, I'll see you guys on the second Storm defense and after the gameplay, of course. So yeah, a good start for this one. Anyways, sorry. I'll see you guys in the next one for sure. Take it easy, take care of yourself, and of course, love yourself.